Hi everyone, Bron here. And as you know, I've been doing some videos that focus on the topics of self-awareness. We've been talking about how we can use reflection, self-reflection with hindsight, about what triggers us, being aware of those. And we've been talking about self-forgiveness and self-acceptance. Now, this video, I want to talk about self-love. And that can be a bit of a strange topic to some people because so many of us have little to no love for who we are. And this comes from just experiences of shame and comparison and all of that stuff that makes us think that we are not so great. There may be a few of us that go, what are you talking about? I'm totally awesome. But, and yeah, it's true. But there also might be times when something happens and you talk to yourself not so great in your head. You criticize yourself, calling yourself names, things like that. You may have heard people like Louise Hay and all of those great transformational people talking about how mirror work is amazing, how you stand in front of the mirror and you look yourself in the eyes and you tell yourself that you love yourself. I love you. I love you. And it's transformational. And I imagine that's true, but it's a pretty hard thing to do when you're coming from a place of not liking yourself. And for many, I was this person, self-loathing. I really hated who I was. And so then trying to look at myself in the mirror and tell myself that I actually loved myself was just no. Can't go from A to Z at all. I could say the words, but I definitely didn't feel or mean them. Actually, I was probably struggling to get past the things I hated seeing in the mirror, like, you know, any blemishes or wrinkles or just the size of my nose or something like that I was getting fixated on. So a tip for trying to work towards loving yourself is starting off with trying to find a way to like yourself. Actually, the first step is learning how to accept how you got to be who you are, and then moving towards liking yourself. But anyway, here's a technique I used. So instead of looking at myself in the mirror as I am now and trying to tell myself that I love me, I found pictures of me. Here's one. That's me when I was 5. And being a mum, this technique works for me even more so than maybe before I wasn't a mum. Might not have worked as well, but is it worth a try if you're a mum or not? So having a look at a picture like of your sweet little self like this and seeing if you can find a way to love this person. Find the baby pictures, find the cutesy pictures of you when you were little and look at yourself. Find love and compassion for that version of you, because you are you all the way along. And if you can find ways to look at that little person and give them love and compassion and think about all the things they're going to go through in their life from that point, it helps a great deal for you it helps you to soften against yourself. And then you might get older pictures. I wish I had more to show, but I don't actually have them. They're with my parents. But of you as you got older, primary school, teenage years, maybe your 20s if you're older, things like that. Looking back and seeing yourself and having that compassion for who you've been along your lifeline. Work your way up to who you are now. And just see if you can't soften, as I was saying, against yourself and recognizing your journey. This may, I hope, help you to find more love and compassion for who you are now, how you got to where you are now, and softening towards having more compassion for yourself in the future. Give it a go. I'd love to hear if you do it and what you felt about seeing the younger versions of you. Good luck with that. Let me know how it goes.